Another beautiful day on your darling, fantastic favorite show. Let's discuss on the #1 TV, GStube TV, which your favorite hosts. As usual, you know how we do it on Let's Discuss with your #1, the Olamide of GStube TV, and you know how we do it. I don't come here all alone. I do come here with my co-hosts, you know, to trash things out. What you've got to know when it comes to entertainment, politics, and all in Nigeria. I have my co-host right here.
How distinguished viewers, I am Akrizi from GStube TV, and as you all know, this is Let's Discuss on GStube TV. On this platform, we discuss, we dish out gist, gossips, information necessary for you, you know, just to keep up trendings on education, politics, music, entertainment, Nollywood, you know, just to mention a few, modeling, health, you know, just to mention a few. And once again, I'm Akrizi from GStube TV, and shout out to everybody that is subscribing, you know, your follow, your likes, your comments, they actually means a lot to us. On all social media platforms, do also follow us at GStube TV, you know, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, name it. You know, do well to follow us. And of course, if you are just tuning in on our YouTube channel, do well to click on the notification button to get notified when we release new videos. And of course, do well to subscribe. You know, it doesn't take a penny.
Yeah, like I said, on Let's Discuss, we come here to trash out issues on politics, anything, health, education, entertainment. Just name it. We are here for you to trash things out.
We are here.
And if you are in touch with the news right now on Monday, 9th of March, year 2020, if you are in touch with the news, if you're up to date, you will know that there's something trending in the Nigerian political atmosphere when it comes to the likes of the governor of Kano State and the Emir of Kano, the president of Ganduje and
Muhammadu Sanusi II, second.
So Muhammadu Sanusi II, the Emir of Kano, has just been dethroned by the governor of Kano State, Mr. Ganduje, and this has brewed a whole lot of controversy when it comes to politics in Nigeria. People have been, you know, making a whole lot of fuss that Ganduje's decision is not brilliant enough. Ganduje is not knowledgeable and all. Akrizi, what do you say to this?
Now, as we all see, this young man, he has been in the game for a while. Yeah. You know, let's take it back to year 2009 to year 2014. When he was the president of Central Bank of Nigeria.
Yes.
You know, we cannot have the same view of this young man. Some people said he did well. You know, actually with the stock markets of Nigeria, he actually did well. And when in the year 2014 he made a mistake, and President Goodluck Jonathan had to sack him. Then from that he had to step up, you know, to being the king, you know, the Emir of Kano. And he has been doing fine, even though during his tenure he has had so much crisis, you know, from one crisis to another. But for now, he has been dethroned by the Kano State government. Well, led by the governor of Kano State himself, Governor Ganduje. You know, he made a remark that Emir of Kano doesn't attend meetings, and he doesn't have a justification for that. He doesn't have a good justification. Probably he has a very tangible reason for not coming to meetings that he should be present. What do you say to that?
Well, for Mr. Ganduje to have said that, he could have his reason, but to me that's not quite brilliant enough.
Of course.
For Mr. Ganduje to just dethrone a king. In just, you know, Sanusi assumed the position of the Emir of Kano State in 2014, and this is 2020. For Ganduje to have taken such decision, according to Ganduje, he said so as to foster security in Kano State.
To foster security. Wait,
and talking about cultural heritage in Kano State.
Talking about security, the moment the Emir of Sokoto by the name Muhammadu Sanusi was dethroned, the security of the palace of the Emir of Kano got jeopardized. We've seen people coming in, you know, shouting, screaming. Even they had to deploy security officers. We've seen the Nigerian police force there at the moment to keep things in place. You know, and you are telling me it's because of the security of Kano State. Are you kidding me?
Even as a matter of fact, according to Ganduje, he said this dethronement is a way of keeping the cultural heritage of Kano intact. As a matter of fact, according to Ganduje, the king Emir Sanusi has violated a whole lot of constitutional rights and all, and he has in a way violated the rule that the code of conduct that guides the Emirates, the Kano Emirates,
You know, if you are
the Kano
talking
Emirates
about
system.
okay,
He has violated a whole lot of rules in the Emirates system, and the Emirates system is quite different from the normal system,
Okay.
the normal constitutional system in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, for Sanusi to have violated this, according to Ganduje, he said Sanusi had not been attending meetings, official meetings, state meetings, and he had not been, present at functions that he is supposed to be at. But this, in a way, has never warranted something of such.
no, if we are to even okay, if we are to go with Ganduje, it's
Okay.
not we are not going with Ganduje actually, but if we are to go with Ganduje, talking about him violating constitutional rights, emirate rights, him not attending functions that he should be present,
Yes.
that's still visible. But you telling me that you have to dethrone him because to promote cultural heritage. Are you a
Well,
joke? How does that foster the promotion of cultural heritage?
I don't know much about the Emirates system.
Okay.
I'm very sure you don't know much about the Emirates system also, because the Emirates system is a kind of caste or caste something. So for him to have violated the rules, although Ganduje never stated what has Sanusi done also, and it is not new in the history of Kano and the Emirates system that a sultan or an emir,
Has been dethroned.
yeah, even Sanusi's grandfather, the first Sanusi, was dethroned by the then premier, the person of Ahmadu Bello. He was dethroned by him, and for Ganduje to have taken such decision. But I believe there is more to this than the normal, than what we can see. Probably there is a rift between the duo or something, because we know Sanusi to be someone that is practically of a very high standard of policies. Probably Sanusi's policies never go down with Ganduje. Or what do you feel?
I was about saying that actually. Probably there is something fishy going on.
Yeah.
Maybe there is a rift between the Emir of Kano and the governor of Kano State. Who knows? But they won't disclose that.
Like how?
But I feel all these monarchs are having issues. Now let's take a look at the Oba of Iwo. He had issues with his other monarchs too by assaulting a fellow king, Oba Akinropo. Wow, that's a suspension just for 6 months, and that is quite feasible. Assault is not actually good. But you telling me that you are dethroning a king,
Well,
a governor dethroning a king. Oh, so many things is happening in this country that's actually funny.
That was why I personally said there is something going on in the caste system, the Emirates system, that is, not clear and visible to others. The Emirates system is based on appointment, not on the way the Yorubas, the Yoruba system is based on. Although a king might be dethroned in the Yoruba land also by a governor,
Sure.
the certificate of kingship and all will be passed on to the king by the governor at the same time. So for Ganduje to have, it's nothing new. It's not something new for a governor to dethrone an emir in Kano State. So for Ganduje to have dethroned Sanusi is not something new to everybody. They are just surprised that what could be wrong.
Don't you think the government of Kano State should seek probably the Senate or the president on such matters?
No, at all. This kind of thing has happened in Ondo State before. And it is not, we have the, what's it called? The commissioner, the Ministry for Traditional Affairs in each state. And those ministries, under the governor, they cater for the interest and everything that pertains to the what? To the monarchs. Do you understand?
Yes.
They are in charge of what goes around and goes on within the monarchs. So it's not the issue of the Senate or something, because the president would never decide who to put in place as the emir or something. So for Ganduje to have done that, to me, I think in his own, he thinks in the interest of the people of Kano dethroning the king of the Emir of Kano is the best thing for the people of Kano if that's the best for Ganduje.
No, explaining that the governor of Kano State should dethrone or not to do so the Emir of Kano is just for you. It's just for clarification, of course. But probably those watching, our viewers, have this question in their mind that should a governor, like a mere governor, don't say a mere governor. Governors are powerful. Should a governor dethrone a king?
Well, they have they have.
Yeah, it's just for clarification.
They have
probably
the
because of our viewers.
Because before you become a king, the certificates and the staff of power would be passed to you, even after fulfilling all traditional rights and all. It will be passed to you by the governor.
By the governor, of course.
So the decision of the governor in enthroning and dethroning a king is paramount. But the issue of Ganduje and Emir Sanusi is quite, there is a kind of hanky-panky game going on.
I think this
somewhere.
is actually fishy, and with time, things will actually unfold.
It is more of political than traditional. This issue is more of political than traditional. And meanwhile, to arrest the uneasiness that is going on in the mind of the people of Kano, Governor Ganduje has made it known that he's trying to put things in place so as to appoint new emir.
This shadow political rift between the governor of Kano State and the Emir of Kano is actually not good enough at the moment, because the citizens, the patriots of Kano State at the moment, they are not having peace of mind. Most of them headed to the palace immediately that this news broke out. Just to seek probably the favor of the governor, to put things in place, because Hausa people, they believe in their leader.
Yeah.
And anything probably their emir or their king says is final.
Yes.
And when someone now come and missed them to say this is not so, well, thank God the governor of Kano State is also an Hausa man.
Why?
Adim Ben is not an Hausa man.
He can never be a Yoruba
Of
man.
course. So, of course, I urge people living in Kano State at the moment to take things lightly. Don't go into anything that will claim your life. Probably you guys are protesting, and you are not protesting the way it should be. No hard protest. Hey, no hard protest. You wanted to chip something in the other time.
Yeah, in Kano, the sultanate system, the emirate system, they believe their king, that is the emir or the sultan, is their political and religious leader. Decisions that pertains to religion are basically made by their leaders.
Of course.
The emir, the sultan in Sokoto.
Their leaders.
And also, for them, their kings, the emir, the
Their
sultan,
sheikhs.
they are not even the sheikh, the emir, the sultan, they believe they are like the intermediates between them and their god.
Yeah.
That's what they believe. So, in Kano State, I believe the enthroning of a king or an emir is based actually on appointment. So, the term appointment then gives the governor the right to fire a king. The king can at the same time hire and fire anybody.
Of course, he has the governor actually has the right to do so. But I believe on this basis, the things he has actually done is not. It doesn't warrant you dethroning this young man, this king, because chill. It doesn't warrant you dethroning the Emir of Kano. You could probably warn him. There's nothing of. He didn't give a warning. Nothing of such. It just came on the 9th of Monday, March 2020, to dethrone a king without notification, probably to change his ways, no suspension, no notice. I think that is not actually cool enough. That is not.
We never knew he might have done that.
If something like that would actually happen, probably a notice or anything, the media should be able, just as the media said, the special advisor to the governor of Kano State gave out the news today that the Emir of Kano got dethroned. So that should happen now.
He might have done that earlier. We can never say. The media does not know everything. There could have been an in-house meeting concerning this already. But probably, I never knew why Ganduje dethroned the Emir of Kano. I never knew.
And it was even in a very fast mode. Let me say a fast mode to get another Emir of Kano to the throne.
so as not to cause rifts, chaos. In a place that there is no leader, you know, there will be issues.
Of course, but for you to let us sit back as things unfold on the shadow political rift in Kano State.
Yeah.
I am Akrizi once again from G2 TV. This is Let's Discuss. Let's Discuss is the show. The show is Let's Discuss. On all social media platforms, do well to follow us at G2 TV, you know, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. On YouTube, especially, do well to click on the notification button to get notified when we release new videos. And of course, do well to subscribe. Yeah, it means a lot to us. And of course, do well to drop your comments on the comment box below. Do well to like, you know, we love your likes and comments.
Come to the end of the show. Do well to follow us on all social media at G2 TV. Do well to follow me on all social media at Yolamide_. Till next time, we'll see. It's Let's Discuss.
Peace.